All right, the Chaos List. Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All right, Hanzo, here we go. Take N and Z and throw in a O. Hanzo's the name, and this is the show. It don't matter what the haters say, cause everybody knows at the end of the day, the Chaos List comes on Tuesday nights. Describe it in word, dynamite. He brings fire to all the masses. He rocks a hoodie and snapback and a pair of glasses. Chaos List is the second show of the week. Questions so fire that they make you speak about issues that are universal. We talk about shit that's controversial. Sit back, chill, enjoy the show. His crew is ready. And here's Hanzo. Peace. Woo! Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Chaos List. Do not miss this. I'm gonna say that one more time. Do not miss this. Peace. Is there any stuff?
What is up? What is up, people? Welcome back to another episode of the Chaos List. We've got the usual convicts in the house. How you guys doing today?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Right on.
Excellent. What's up, Tony's in the house? How you doing? See, we missed a few people today. LDG will probably pop in. You know, he's always late. I'm going to have to scold him for that. And JJ said he wasn't feeling well, so he probably won't be coming in today. But, you know, I get it. With that being said, guys, you know how we do. 3 topics, plus we have our honorable mentions. And I got some special honorable mentions today.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
I think I know what one of them is.
And actually, I am not one to be like, I can give honorable mentions to people and not give them to myself. So I have one that is here for myself. And
how humble.
Honorable mention number 1 is, do you think Hanzo needs...
Stay off the weed.
Because he completely forgot JJ's 1-year anniversary.
No, I smoke weed, and no, I did not forget about it. I popped in and said hi. So I smoke weed, and I can contest. I remembered. Why? Because JJ counted us, and it's on my little notes on my computer as a reminder. Except for reminder, I rang the bell.
Well, there you go. There's the thing.
You actually wrote it down. I do apologize to JJ. I completely forgot. Not only did I forget about it, but I actually set up a fucking stream as well. And I was like, fuck. You know, when I found out that I missed it, I was like, ah, shit, man. I feel bad for missing that shit. So
I don't smoke weed, and I still don't remember it. So I apologize too.
That's what happens when you don't ring the bell on somebody's channel.
I guess it is. I guess it is.
Hey, listen, that doesn't always. That doesn't
always work.
I hear it.
Doesn't always work.
That's true.
Yeah.
Worst part about it is that I actually, when we were doing Danny's show, I did see that he was streaming.
Yeah.
Right. And I do remember saying I'm going to pop into JJ's stream, but after the show, it was gone. Right. So that's why I said maybe. Yeah.
It was 1-year anniversary was last night.
It was last night. Yes.
Yeah. You had a few people on there, man.
I apologize, bro.
Yeah.
We started with Culture, Mandy, Mary Mayhem, myself, and Anthony of Dark Gift Comic Presents. But that's like the old school crew. I mean, Culture's a little later and all that, but the rest of us have been around for a minute or two. And
never had a clue.
Yep, completely.
Sorry,
forgot,
JJ.
man. I do apologize once again. You done know that if I remembered, I would have been there 100%. But it just, like I said, man, it's got to be the weed.
The chronic struggle is real.
It's got to be the weed, bro, because I watched it. I seen it was up there. You know what I mean? And when the stream ended,
sometimes I feel like the James Brown of fucking YouTube, man. Cause some days it's like one stream. Like, fuck, shit.
So, yeah, I know.
I went straight So I apologize, JJ. Won't happen again, bro.
Anzo, maybe you should
Adam's
not give up weed. Just give up a different strain of weed, okay?
Nah, I think I just gotta start writing shit down. It's getting to that point where I just gotta write shit down.
Anzo,
For sure.
Yeah, for real.
I got a book right here, bro.
real.
Daddy's had it for a while.
and he talk about boomers when he's the first one to be writing that shit down, right?
Exactly.
No, I do that. So when sucker be like, I didn't say that. Oh, yes, you did.
On this day, 1921.
Yeah. I've quickly learned with this crew, man. You gotta remember what you said. Yeah, damn show. Clip it, that shit, and be playing it back. Nah, that's okay.
Facts.
Absolutely, 100%. LDG, what is up?
Good morning, everybody. What's going on? Sorry, I'm a little bit late there. What's happening, everyone?
Doing good. I told you guys he would be late, right? I did say that.
Hey,
Yvette, how you doing?
You're smoking off Anzo's stash.
Wait a bit. He sent me some good stuff for my birthday. I just got a little early, so.
Hey, my birthday's next month. Hint, hint.
No problem. Whatever. I'll hook you guys up. But we have honorable mention number 2, and I am glad LDG came in for this because honorable mention number 2 is, do you think LDG should have reminded Anzo that it was JJ's 1-year anniversary when he left JJ's stream to join his?
Wow.
Pass the book. That's hot potato right there, boy.
Wow.
Potato.
Well, let's take a vote. People in the chat, do you think LDG is Anzo's mother?
Doesn't have to be.
No?
But
Anyone?
That would be so many miracles rolled into one. It's not even funny.
Oh, God. Blame me. All right, that's fine. All right, no worries.
No.
Blame it
okay.
on
Always
LDG. Yeah. LDG's to blame. Oh, yeah.
Well, you see,
Whatever you do, don't put the blame on you. Blame LDJ.
Can we get a Phantom Zone?
yeah, we were just about to get one. Yeah, that's correct. We were just about to get one. But LDG missed the first honorable mention.
That was awesome. Ding.
So the first honorable mention, LDG, I blamed it on the weed. Now the second one was on you. You know, and I am pretty sure he is watching, so I will do the third one. I will do the third one. And the third one is bam. Do you think JJ should be pissed that Anzo missed his 1-year anniversary and that LDG left his stream to come to mine?
I'm going down. I'm taking you with me.
You're really trying to spread it around, aren't you, man?
I'm
You are so trying to spread it around. Oh, boy.
I'm just saying, you know.
Like a domino effect.
It popped on my stream, whatever. You know, LDG even popped on and said, yeah, I'm sorry I was a little bit late, whatever. I said, no problem. Didn't say why he was late, though, until after in the backstage. He was like, oh, yeah, I was late because I was on JJ's 1-year anniversary. I was like, oh, shit, I forgot. And I was like, this dude couldn't fucking tell me when he came on to the stream. All right.
Oh, so he told you at the end?
Yes. Yes. In the backstage. At the end, that's when he's like, oh, I was on JJ's 1-year anniversary. I was like, what? I was like, oh, shit, I completely forgot, man. You know, I would have actually just put myself camera off on this one, let these two guys talk. I would have popped over to JJ's stream. Hey, what's up, JJ? Sorry about that, blah, blah. How you doing? Congratulated. And then popped back. But unfortunately, the weed and LDG did me no justice yesterday.
Dude, that's a Snoop song right there if I've ever heard it. The weed and LDG. Dude.
Did me no justice.
Won't you help me, please? The weed and the double LDG. Yeah, no.
It's his turn to go backstage. I didn't even try to rap. So
he was
rolling down the street smoking, sipping on LDG.
No
Oh
way.
my god! You know what? I really believe that Danny and I have been lacking with the fucking Phantom Zone, so I'm gonna give one.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, man.
I got one before the show even fucking started.
There we go. I think we need to get back to doing some of the Phantom Zones. You know what I mean? What's up, Shifty Gizm? What's up, King David in the house? How you guys doing? Glad y'all can make it. Once again, I know JJ is watching, so I do apologize for missing your show, JJ. And congratulations on 1 year and too many more.
Yep.
Good job, bro. Good job.
52.
Correct. And now we get into topic number 1. And topic number 1 is, and I'm sorry to do this to you, Danny, because I know you're probably going to have to talk about this motherfucking shit again later on today. But hey, I have to do something to help you out, brother, right? So
yeah, I think Robert said yesterday on his chat that this was going on for a good month longer because he's going to ride this till it's dead.
I'm not talking about it no 2 weeks. I'm not gonna be talking that shit.
Looking at Danny, get ready.
That's not happening.
It's such a great movie. What a great movie.
Taking dumps and Black Widow everywhere.
Look at Danny. Danny's already like, oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. You know I did this one on purpose. You know that, right, Danny?
Hey, you got a super chat, by the way.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, I will get to the super chat after this real quick. I'll just read the topic. Topic number 1 is 215 million worldwide. Marvel Studios' Black Widow unsurprisingly conquered this weekend's box office. The long-awaited movie was able to earn up to 215 million worldwide, which is made up from domestic and overseas numbers combined with streaming on Disney Plus Premier Access. Domestically, Black Widow took in 80 million while earning 78 million internationally. Disney reports that they earned over 60 million from Disney Plus Premier Access. While the movie opened up under expectation, Disney still considers the weekend numbers to be a major win, stating the combined theatrical and Disney Plus Premier access openings makes Black Widow the only movie to break 100 million domestically since the pandemic began. Now, do you think this has to do with the fact that this is a Marvel movie or because it's considered a good movie? And first, before anybody answers, Josh sent a $10 super chat. Thank you very much, Josh. Much appreciated. What's your top 10s of 2021 so far? Mine is Nobody, Censor, Tomorrow War, Demon Slayer, Raya the Last Dragon, Profile, Quiet Place 2, New Order, Wrath of Man, and In the Heights. Yeah, I already told you your list sucks. Josh.
I want to see that Wrath of Man, and I want to see that Quiet Place 2. The other ones, I heard Demon Slayer is good, but I don't know.
Quiet Place 2 is now on Amazon Prime. I seen it there today. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can watch it for free.
I do.
Go ahead.
Check that out then.
Go ahead, Chris.
I don't care if it is a good movie or not. Like I said, I'm watching it this weekend. I waited. I could have seen it. I have waited, which is probably stupid. I should have just watched it and then gone and see it again next week or this weekend.
Also had a watch party, man.
I know, but again,
unless it's related to Chaos Central stuff, Chris
and
don't
I
watch
too.
the shit we do.
No, I watch what you guys do. I watch it.
I find your lack of
I'm messing with you, Chris. Don't worry.
Let me say what I know. Let me say what I gotta say real quick. Whether or not it's a good movie or not, it's more because it's a Marvel movie. I mean, I honestly believe that. I think it's more because it's a Marvel movie. I don't know if it's a good movie. I know some people say it is, some people say it isn't. I will always tell you that no matter how good a Marvel movie is, it's going to get money because of Marvel being on it first. If it's good, that helps its longevity and its numbers rise.
I agree. I agree.
Just
but go
because
ahead.
it has Marvel on it, you mean?
No, Marvel gets the people in the seats and gets the first numbers. If it's a good movie, the longevity and the real big numbers come in. So think of it like Thor. Thor made like what, 400? The first one made 400 or 500 million, I think. And like Iron Man now is higher than that. I mean, it's like the really big ones go higher. 500 million is this is what we expect. If they don't make 500 million off this movie, they're going to consider this a bust. I mean, nothing, as far as I know, that's Marvel has made less than 500 million.
That's a good thing. I don't think any has either. I will check that out. But anybody else have something to say?
I agree with Chris. They haven't. There's none that made under 500 million, and I think it's mainly when you see that Marvel Studios, man. We use it ourselves right here, man. Our Chaos Central uses Marvel Studios, man. Because I'm telling you, when you see that, man, it gets you hyped. The movie doesn't necessarily has to be. If it was any other studios, Warner Brothers Studios, whatever, you're not going to get that little excitement, that little giddiness about it. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
I have to totally agree with him. I mean, look at the piece of crap Endgame. You know, you throw Marvel in front of it, makes $1 billion.
Oh my god,
dude, man, gotta let it go, LDG. Gotta let it go.
I'm joking, boy. You gotta let it go. Let it go.
Please let me handle this. Calm down. Now get back to your seat. I'll take care of this. Calm down. Calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
Doctor, you're one on the phone. Everything's gonna be all right. Please.
I like that last one where he sneaks in that last slap.
That is every single one of us giving LDG a bitch slap for his fucking Endgame slander.
Anzo slapped him twice. He was the doctor.
Captain America, the first Avenger, according to this, 370.6 million.
Okay.
The Incredible Hulk, 263.4. But you think about back when these came out. So I don't know if this was with inflation or not. And then Thor, 449.
I'm not shocked about the Hulk, but I'm shocked about Captain America. But I've always said the first Captain America was crap.
This is from Forbes. So I don't know. Again, Ant-Man comes in at 519. I guess right there is the newest one that I could say there's where your bar is, 519. Because it was 6 years ago, the first Ant-Man?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. I mean, 500. If you don't make 500, if you don't beat Ant-Man, I'm sorry. If this movie doesn't make at least 800, and there's enough open,
it ain't gonna make that. It will not make 800 million.
What we have to wait is for this weekend coming up. See how it does.
Yeah,
I mean, if it dies, that's $30 to watch it. If you have the service, you pay extra cash to watch it. So
that's the thing. That's the other thing, right? They're saying they made around $60 billion on Disney Plus on that opening weekend.
No, 60 million, not million.
60 million. That's the question though. Why are they releasing these numbers for this movie and they never released any numbers for their prior movies? Right? They're playing with those numbers
because it's a Marvel movie.
Well, no movie has been in the theater in over a year, and it's been 2 years since the Marvel movie has been released in the theater. So they want to actually say, "Hey, this is what we've done. This is what we're doing. You know, we got some stuff coming up. You guys like this? We got some more stuff. You guys don't like this? What do you guys? We got some more stuff. Who cares?" So I'm like,
but this movie, I expected this movie to have a big opening. You know, it's the timing, right? This is where many theaters started reopening, selling concessions. You know, some of them were open, but you couldn't eat food. That's how it was up here. And, you know, a lot of people, there's not great options of what other movies to watch. You know, Fast 9 and this one. This was the only one. What sucked if Tomorrow War would have actually opened up in theater, it would have been another option, right? It wouldn't necessarily hurt them as much, but it would have been a different option. But listen, like we all say, it's Marvel. No matter how shitty the movie is, it's gonna make money, right? It's rare that you're gonna get a movie that makes money that everybody's happy with. Nowadays, that's almost impossible to do. In my opinion, I really enjoy it. I saw it 4 times. Once in the theater and 3 other times in a different method. But yeah.
Yeah, I like Black Widow. I mean, that's the part that was stupid, but it was actually pretty
I wonder what method that was, Gashka.
Oh, it's our Canadian method.
We're gonna call it Onzo Vision.
Oh, that was one way. That was one viewing.
Yeah, Gashka has his own vision too.
I have
Go
my
ahead,
own vision
Eli.
as well.
It's not WandaVision.
Oh my gosh.
Basco Vision.
Go ahead, Eli. You were saying?
Oh, yeah. I said that I did actually like Black Widow, but some parts I didn't like. But overall, I thought it was actually a good movie. And yeah, I expected to make a lot more money over the coming week because people. I've been reading some of the reviews, the positive reviews and the negative reviews, and of course, the negative reviews are the same people complaining about the exact same thing over and over again, just interchanging movie titles and TV shows. The other reviews I'm reading here are positive reviews, people I've never heard of. Some of these actual movie credits from Chronicle, The Times, what's that Seattle newspaper I read? I can't remember right now, but these actual critics here saying this movie is slow, but it's worth the wait. It was worth the wait. It's great action scenes. You may not be, you would not be disappointed. Like, okay, I saw both of those ads, both those reviews. I saw it for myself. I'm like, okay, I agree with the positive guys. There are some scenes that were lacking, but overall, it's a very well told story that Marvel has actually done. They didn't introduce brand new characters. They stayed on the storyline of the Black Widow itself and the Marvel world. They didn't went off on a tangent and have any hidden agendas or hidden Mephistos hiding everywhere with hexagons.
Yeah, I get it. I guess. I mean, yeah. Well, I already said my review of it. I gave it a 6 out of 10. That's how I think about it. And Gaishka loves it. A few people love it.
8 out of 10. I'm like, it was entertaining. I'm not in love with it, but it was.
Yeah.
I found it good.
It's in your top 5.
Yes, it is.
This year.
That's in love.
No, of all time.
Yeah.
Of all time. Like top 5.
It's top 5. Yeah.
What not?
If
what
that ain't love, if that ain't love, it's damn sure lust.
Absolutely,
It's
Danny,
lust.
100%.
It's lust.
Yeah, I think the only thing this movie is guilty of is increasing the number of little girls that think they're invincible and jumping off the roof and trying to land on their feet.
Okay. You can say whatever you want to say about that scene, but watch Fast 9, all right? There's nothing compared to that.
I mean, if Widow can survive that fall down that hole, those several falls, couldn't she have done that on Vormir?
Oh, well, it looked like the same height, man, to be honest with you. So I agree with you 100%. 100%.
You know what it just reminded me of? Eddie Murphy delirious with Aunt Bunny falling down the steps.
Oh, yeah. Yo, I tell you that.
Help me, please.
Oh, Jesus Christ, help me.
Oh, Lord, help me, Jesus Christ. I'm halfway there, Lord Jesus.
And to be honest,
Sorry.
I was gonna say, just to be honest with you, man. Yeah, man, it was the same height. So for me, I'm inclined because it was doing it. It's a Marvel movie. Why it got that much money? Like Fast 9 did a lot of money too, but there's other factors too that people are feeling more comfortable to going back to the theater as well. So yeah, there's a lot to it. But at the end of the day, it's a Marvel movie. It's a Marvel movie. We expected that, man. Basically, really and truly, we expected it to do good numbers. And it's only the first week. It's probably going to do a lot more. I think it's going to be the highest grossing movie of the year so far. It's going to pass whatever movie is the highest grossing movie this year. It's going to break it.
I think it's going to be a Free Guy.
Going to be who?
Free Guy.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
You think that movie is going to be the highest grossing movie? Hell
okay,
no.
number 1, it's Ryan Reynolds. Number 2, it's comedy. Number 3, people want to get back to the fucking theater. They want to laugh at something after this whole fucking year. Okay, so yeah, you got the 3 combo there.
I will bet you 5 jelly beans that it does not.
Which flavor?
What flavor? The black ones. The black ones.
I love black jelly beans.
Facts.
No. He's talking about green jelly
beans.
Ooh, that's about 30
Eli's
bucks. I can afford that.
Okay, you got to actually spell it out to him. Okay, no, don't think Peter. Right? He's talking about money. Dinero.
Money.
Yes.
Oh, I think you meant jelly beans that have a dispensary. I'm like, oh yeah, I know where I can get those. Yeah.
No. Because
$30.
Your ass would probably go to jail if you tried to send those up here to me, and vice versa. So I am talking about the green jelly beans, the ones that if we speak about on this stream would be like fucking illegal. So yeah, there's no way that movie. I seen trailer for that movie. It looks okay, but there's no way that movie beats Black Widow. Absolutely not.
Well, maybe, but I'm like, it's comedy. It's Ryan Reynolds. People need a break, and it's out in the theaters and nothing else being released.
I get it, but there are people that will risk going to see Black Widow, and there are people that will say Ryan Reynolds comedy. Man, I'll wait till it comes on a streaming service. But Black Widow, they will go see that in the theater. So I definitely do not think it will beat it. But hey, time will tell. When does it come out?
August 22nd.
August 22nd. All right. So we'll have a general idea by its opening weekend. I believe opening weekend's probably going to be around 25-30 million.
The highest grossing this year is going to be Spider-Man. It's coming out in December, right around Christmas. So I think that's going to be the king.
So I retract my statement. Totally forgot about Spider-Man. I haven't seen the trailer yet, and I've been dying for one.
Madness is opening up in what, November, right?
Which one?
Madness, Multiverse of Madness. That's in November.
Okay. Okay, so we have two.
I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I thought it was next year. I don't know. Well, if it's this year, then we have November, and then we have the Spider-Man. There's a possibility.
You got Shang-Chi. You got Shang-Chi, Eternals, and Spider-Man are the big three that I remember.
That's it. Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to Shang-Chi.
Yeah, I mean,
and how many of those
year?
How many of those movies are coming out this year?
All three of those are coming out. That I just named.
It's 2022 for. Yeah, Doctor Strange is the next year.
Okay.
Doctor Strange and Black Panther 2 coming out next year.
Exactly. Yep. Correct.
And Shang-Chi
this year.
Spider-Man and what was the other one? Eternals coming out this year.
To tell you the truth, man, if Shang-Chi does well in China, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to
beat. Well, the bracelets instead of the rings because they're easier to see on the screen. So I don't think it's on fly.
If you watch the whole end of it, the dad has on the white bracelets. He has on the orange rings.
I didn't see. Oh, okay. Okay, I will.
I'm going to say that. What's going on, JJ?
Oh yeah, hold on. I want to get to that. That was this one. JJ, what's up? It's all good, everyone. You can only do so much. Just don't forget my birthday. I won't forget your birthday. LDG told me that too. But again, you guys got to give me a little bit warning, bro, because I'm gonna forget, man.
When is it warning? When is it?
Go down in your calendar right now and put it in.
Case in point, I did not tell you about JJ's birthday, you forgetful Pete. I was telling you about my birthday.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. I know. That's what I said. I said you got to tell me too because I'm gonna forget. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna forget if you guys. Yes.
Yeah, I'm 41 on the 19th. Yeah, I was born on the day Bruce Lee passed away, 7 years.
Oh, really?
To the day. Yep.
When is JJ's birthday?
In September. That you will definitely have to remind me.
Yeah,
that you will
September what?
It could be September 1st. You got to remind me because
I forgot.
We are in July now. If you think I'm going to remember that, JJ, I won't. And it has nothing to do with you, but I won't. Yeah, I know. I won't remember. Trust me. If LDG doesn't remind me on Monday, I will probably forget that motherfucking shit too.
Hey Siri, set reminder for September 28th.
When the hell did I turn into your goddamn secretary? Remind you for this. Blame for that. You know what?
September 28th. Okay. Yeah, but what I'm saying about you is it's your birthday on Monday. So like everybody's writing it down. All right, fuck, I'll write it down somewhere. I still won't remember.
He won't remember where he wrote it down.
Monday morning, I'm gonna have a video that's just that video is gonna be labeled Onzo. It's my birthday.
yeah, exactly. I'll catch it. A Poe said he's July 30th. Okay.
Hey, mine's the same day as Barbara Eden.
All right. So we get into topic number 2, guys. And topic number 2 is COVID passports. Now, the Quebec government is about to administer a passport Okay, I wrote that twice for some reason. For people who have received the COVID-19 vaccine. If you have not received it, you will not be allowed to enter non-essential establishments. Now, do you think this is fair to force people to take the vaccine? And does this violate people's rights?
You know what?
I want to go first because.
Go ahead, Daddy.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I am planning on going next year, and I won't be going if I'm forced to take that shot. I don't feel good about that shot. I've already took the infusion because of my I have diabetes, and my doctor said that was a 4-hour treatment given to me in the form of an IV, and he said it does the same things as a shot. So why should I be forced to take the shots when I took a 4-hour IV treatment that helped my body do the same thing that the shot's supposed to do? So I did that because it was more crucial during that time. Now, of course, what my doctor said, I should have the antibodies. So why'd I have to be forced to take another shot that I really don't want to take? So I don't. I'm unless something changes between now and then, I'm forced to take a shot. I probably will not be coming to Canada because I'm not taking the shot unless my mind changes.
I could tell you that it's not going to be the same for people visiting into the country. So they want that tourist money. So believe me, because that you coming in is federal, not provincial. So you'll still be able to come to the country and stuff like that. It's not going to affect you in any way.
Yeah, but the only thing is that Trudeau said that he's going to let the provinces decide how to handle those passports, right? So if Danny comes, even though he's a visitor, how is he going to prove, like, if he wants to go into a store, like
you just get a note. He can get a note from his doctor specifically discussing what he just said, which is the equivalent of being immunized with it because he had it, and it should be fine, in my opinion.
Jesus Christ! You gotta do all that to fucking come visit?
And we don't know, man. This is right. It's right in the beginning.
Yeah.
We don't know. It can change from here to the next.
Speculating.
And honestly,
I'm just wondering.
So
I wonder about these airplanes. Are they gonna make you take shots on the airplanes? Are they gonna segregate the airplanes and stuff?
That could be a possibility too, right? That could be a possibility too. So right now we're just talking about Canada. I don't know what the states have planned, if anything, for that. But right now, it's Canada, and they gave each province the right to decide whether they want to do it or not. Of course, Quebec has to be the fucking one to say, yeah. They did. You know, Eli is showing something. That's his vaccination card.
Yeah, this is what everybody gets here when you get vaccinated. This is basically our proof in case anybody actually asks, which they haven't yet. Because if they want to implement that here, we already have our cards.
I am telling you this right now, man. Even if they do that, establishments are not going to enforce it. I'm telling you this right now.
It depends on where you are because
they're not going to enforce it.
Guys, here in the country, you have parts of California. I'm going to take California, for instance, okay? Not Texas or Alabama or Vermont. I'm going to talk about California. You have San Diego County. You have some businesses who will enforce this. You have Orange County. You have some businesses that would definitely enforce this. Alameda County, up north here. You have some businesses that will not enforce this. Some will have some lawsuits. San Francisco, no business in the city will ever enforce that. It varies where you go. Yeah.
Exactly, because they've already been hurting. They've been at a point of bankruptcy. The government's going to pass those laws, right? In my opinion, I think, to answer the question, it goes against human rights. I think that people have the right to choose if they want it or if they don't want it. Now, if the government's going to start implementing laws to prohibit people that don't get it from going to certain areas, I'm telling you this right now. I know a lot of business owners that are not going to enforce it. And the governments are going to have to do another, because they've lost so much money. Exactly. They've lost so much money that you know what? If they start like sending vaccination police patrols, because this government over here is very capable of doing that.
Yeah.
You know what? The business will take the fine and still allow people to come in because they're going to make up that fine anyway.
Well, instead of actually carding people, they're saying, okay, you got to have a mask on. You don't have to show proof of vaccination. Like public transportation, schools. They're not here in the schools. They made a huge decision saying you don't have to show your vaccination card. Just all the kids have to be masked now.
The thing is that the masks is not a bad practice. I think it should be a good practice for people to show respect if they're not feeling well, just like the Asian community and Asia have been doing that for years, where if they're sick and they're using public transit, they put a mask on.
It's socially acceptable.
Exactly. Now, I don't see the public transit system removing masks anytime soon.
Oh, you know how many chairs on the poles and seats?
Already here. When we go to the theater and you're sitting in your seat, you can take your mask off. You weren't able to do that before. It's becoming more complacent. People are not wearing their masks. I was at a bar not so long ago, and people were walking around with their masks off completely. When technically, if you're getting off your seat, you're supposed to wear your mask. But that's where it's getting to, right? Because those businesses were hurting, and they don't really care. They don't want to. They want the money. So all they can do is make sure your tables are clean, the facilities are clean, and that's it.
Go ahead, Eli. Go ahead.
Okay, I just want to say this real fast. What helped reopen up the city even more was the outdoor dining experience they had. It's like you have to have your mask outside unless you're eating. Okay, if you have the table, you can have your mask off. You're technically outside, so what's the difference? Okay, then let's open up to indoor dining. That helped people actually makes sense. Like, okay,
that's how it started.
Yeah. It actually people actually started making common sense about shit.
I went to supermarket the other day, man, and I just walked in and forgot to put my mask on, and I walked in and I was in the store for like maybe 2 minutes before I realized, oh shit, my mask, right? Walked past the dude that worked there, didn't say shit to me. It's only because I seen somebody like was turning the corner when I was coming around, they had their mask on. I was like, oh shit, my mask. They didn't say anything either. So people are getting the rules are getting thinner, you know what I mean? People are able to do certain things now. Like you said, you can go to the movie theater and take off your mask.
I don't want to hurt you. You're the angry black man. I don't want a confrontation with you in a public
that could have been it too, Danny. That could have been it too.
I telling this guy to put on his mask, forget it.
I agree with you.
It's like an option now. People walk around the store with a mask and without a mask.
Not here. Not here. It's not an option. It's not an option here. You have to wear your mask going into establishments, right? Hey, and it's like I said, you can wear. Alzo. Yeah, go ahead.
Did you have on a hoodie?
No, bro. It's hot. I had on a t-shirt. You know what I mean? T-shirt. I only wear the hoodie when I'm in the house.
Were you mean mugging?
Right.
You had like a hoodie on your face.
Actually, no, I wasn't. To be honest with you, it wasn't me mugging. I was just, jolly old chipper me.
It was one of these. It was one of these after you left the house. Good morning. Good morning.
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. But yeah, it was one of those mornings where, I wasn't like walking
maple
around
leaves
the
off the tree. They're big enough, cover up your face, man. Wear a maple leaf, okay? It's a mask. It's Canada.
But yeah, like Eshka said, you can take your mask off in the theaters now while you eat your popcorn. When I went to go see, can't remember. I think it was maybe No. When I went to go see Quiet Place 2, I had to sit there in the theater with my mask on. They weren't serving food or anything. Yeah, I had to wear my mask. Then they brought
that would have sucked.
They serve food in the movie theaters? What the hell theater are you going to?
Yeah, it absolutely sucked, Danny, 100%, right? Not the fact that I couldn't get a food because I do like my popcorn when I watch my movies, but it was for the fact that I had to sit there with that mask on for the whole fucking movie.
Wow.
My grandson did that, though.
I
was like, you can take your son. No, that's okay, Grandpa. I said, okay. Well, I'm taking mine off, Bubba. I ain't sitting here fucking fighting to breathe. I ain't got
absolutely. Absolutely. If I don't have to, I won't do it. But because I have to, right? And it's about protecting other people as well and shit. I have no problem with doing it. But
I don't either. But it's just
I know.
They frustrating. Where I'm at now, they're lax here, man. If you wear it, they look at you kind of crazy. Then sometimes if you don't wear it, they look at you crazy. So it's kind of like Joker's choice here, man. Whatever.
But it's scary. It's scary, man. A lot of places are opening up, man, and countries are closing up again, man. So I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
They keep saying this new strain, this Delta strain, is being carried by the younger people.
And the Lambada strain. I thought it was a new dance.
But supposedly right now that strain is only in Europe, if I'm not mistaken. So if we are smart, we will keep our borders closed to people from there so that we don't.
Right.
It doesn't spread
has
around.
the Delta virus. Delta variant here.
Does
I,
it?
as a proud,
Yeah.
I, as a proud member of Missouri, am glad to inform everybody that we actually are the leading case. We have the leading cases of the the Delta variety of COVID in this state, in the whole United States.
Beating Florida.
It's
wow.
We're beating everybody. We're like top of the list. Down in what we call the Ozarks, which is like the oldest mountain range in the United States. They have like cases rampant down there, and it's slowly moving its way up. So I mean, I'm vaccinated. I did it because, well, one, there was incentive for my work to do it. Two, my mother's 73 this year, I believe, or 72 this year, and 73. And, I've lost one parent. I don't need to lose another because of something like that. So me and my kids were vaccinated, and
No, absolutely.
I understand. Listen, I'm of the mind. Listen, you do what you want to do. I don't think any country should mandate it outright. I don't think that's proving the point or that's doing anything for anything because, again, I've said it a million times. You cannot force morality. You cannot force compliance. When you start doing that, then you become police state. And that type of stuff has opposite effect. Bad example, but look right now in Cuba. In Cuba, people are fighting against an establishment, a regime that has been there for, God knows, 60 years. Even though Fidel's dead, his brother now is in charge. And they're fighting this. Why? Because people just don't take it. There's only so much. It happened in Russia. It's happening in Cuba. It's happened in other countries. And the only countries that make it not happen are the ones that literally go like, screw you, boot person. That's what you have. That's the only, and that, what does that say? If Canada starts acting like that, then they become a police state and they start becoming not what people think Canada is. Overall thought of Canada is you guys are chill, you're laid back, you're good people. But if their government starts literally mandating these things and pushing this on their people, that image is going to change.
Yeah, I would agree with you real quick. But the way they are doing it is it's a hidden like forcing you. You know what I mean? It's not like saying we're forcing everyone to do it. It's like, no, well, you don't have to do it, but if you don't do it, you can't go here and you can't go there, right?
I know.
So,
hang on, guys. A police state is the best example. Is Duarte, Philippines. He's mandating the vaccine for every citizen. If you're not vaccinated, you go to jail and you will be forced the vaccine in jail. Mm-hmm. That's a police state. That's what Canada seems like it's turning into.
No, not necessarily. Mm-hmm. It's provincial.
Yes.
It's provincial. It's not the country.
Right.
You're not forced to get the vaccine. You're not forced to do it.
Right.
But the thing is that's happening.
Again,
go ahead.
No, you first, guys. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say the thing that's happening, not only here, but in many countries, is that companies are making you take it. If you want to continue working there, you need to get it. And not only that, there's governments now, like, honestly, if you can share my screen just quickly, that are actually paying their youth, right? That they're having issues with their youth getting. Greece is paying their young 150 euros to go get vaccinated.
Hey, man,
we're handing out $50 gift cards to get
vaccinated. Give me a G note. I'll go get vaccinated.
Exactly, right?
They were handing out $50 gift cards.
That's the thing. That's what it's coming down to. They're bribing youth. Companies are saying, you want to continue working here? You have to be vaccinated, right? I think right now...
How much money they giving you?
In Greece, 150 euros.
In California,
which is about 170, about 170 US.
Guys, in California, 5 people won $1 million each for getting vaccinated. There was a Vax lottery here a couple weeks ago.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
you win the lottery, you get that money, plus but you have to get vaccinated. That's the condition.
Man,
You get vaccinated, you get put into the lottery drawing.
Be right
And you
back.
actually, 5 people won $1 million.
Man, that's
15 people
something
won
like that,
$50,000. Somebody won
crazy,
a
man.
vacation to Disneyland. Yeah.
No way.
Man, it's
They give me
just.
stuff.
Go ahead, Zay.
My spider sense is tingling about that vaccine, man. I mean, you whoever takes it, do what you want to do. I just don't have a good feeling about it, and until my mind has changed,
What's your feeling on it?
that it's something that they're trying to control us with. Something that I just
Anything's
don't. I
the,
think
agenda,
it's
the
man.
agenda. The
Are
agenda.
you reading Rob Schneider's
agenda.
tweets again?
I'm
But
not
yeah,
reading
it's-
shit. I just
No, but you're saying
thinking
that you're saying
Go
that you the agenda of that they're using the vaccine in order to control the people, right? So if you don't have it, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't go here. So the vaccine is the agenda of control. That's what you're saying.
that
Correct?
is, and that's not right. That is
Okay.
correct, and that's not right. If I choose not to take this, then essentially, in my mind, they'll violate my civil rights.
Well, they're not forcing us to take it, but my question to
What
you
I'm
then
saying
is,
is, if you wanted to travel to South Carolina, and South Carolina decided to say no, we can't let you into our border unless you show us this card, then essentially
but
they're
they're not
restricting
doing
you.
that here. They're not doing that here, and I doubt they will because
They're not doing that
won't
now.
Fly. That won't fly here.
I doubt it'll fly in the States completely.
It won't fly here. I mean, listen, they don't force you to get the flu vaccine. And listen, the flu, no matter what anybody wants to say, listen, the flu has been one of the most deadly killers for over 100 years for a reason. This thing already, they've figured ways to knock it down.
Pandemic, though. The flu
But
hasn't
that's
been
because
a pandemic.
wait. Well, let me show you the let me explain the difference here. One vaccine right now is covering multiple variants of this one thing. Every year they have to come up with something new for the flu. That's the difference. The flu vaccine is a much tougher, much more aggressive, and much more difficult viral issue because it takes so much more. So, but the reason why I say it won't go in the United States is nobody has ever forced you to take the flu vaccine. It's going to be the same thing with this. There are too many red-blooded, meat-eating Americans that's not going to fly. It just
I hear
isn't.
what you're saying, Chris, but you said flu been around for X amount of years. Have you ever seen them go on a campaign where they can get presidents, famous people all over the world, take this vaccine, take this vaccine, take this vaccine?
No, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why they have it because it is that bad.
I'm not saying that it ain't. I'm just saying they hadn't done the same
disinformation, Danny.
that they're doing now.
Danny, it's called disinformation. People are not taking it, and people need to get educated. It's like, hey, you're being told the wrong information. This is correct information. You need to take this for your life. This is why people are doing this. Like, hey, who's the influencers? Okay, maybe we could talk to this group of people, get these people vaccinated because we need people healthy. I think this is why they're doing this.
Well, let's not think that just because Quebec is doing that, it hasn't been talked about in America, because it has been talked about. So it's not like it's something that has never been talked about and it's not a possibility. I'm with Danny. It is a possibility.
But it's been talked about, and then just about as quick as it got started, it was over. Because, again, listen, people are under the impression that their civil rights in the United States are being taken away and stuff, and some have been, but it takes so much to actually get them to do that. And when they try, then the world uprises. Oh, and listen, this isn't even a Democrat or Republican thing. This is flat out, this is multiple people who don't want to take it. And I don't think they're ever going to be forced to take it. I just don't see that happening.
I believe your civil rights is not being violated if you're somebody say, oh no, I can't go to this establishment because after the vaccine, my civil rights are being violated. No, they're not. You're being violated. You're being banned for this establishment, not the whole entire establishment, just the business itself, not the chain of restaurants just one small store you're being banned from. The employee has the right to preserve service to anyone. That's the basic law that stores go by. But your civil rights not being infringed if you're being prohibited from shopping at one store, not Kmart, not Target's banning you. No, just one little store. You know, I haven't heard JJ's opinion. Hey, JJ, you feeling better?
Not really, but I was watching. I saw the question, and I felt like I needed to say a little bit about it.
Absolutely.
Being a person with multiple health issues, okay, this vaccine could be deadly to me. Mm-hmm. It could do something that I don't want it to do while trying to protect me. I choose not to take it. About 6 or 8 months ago, you know, before they started rolling the vaccines out, I saw statistics stating that at the time now, like I said, this has been quite a few months ago, 0.5% of people are being killed by COVID-19. After that, it was 0.8% for the traditional flu, influenza. So COVID was still low on the totem pole. After that was 2% of, I think it was the Spanish flu or something like that. Mm-hmm. Back in the day, 2% of the people were getting killed. Okay, people have overblown this virus to epic proportions. I'm not saying it's not deadly. My God, millions of people have died from it. But at the same time, you cannot force people to take something that they do not want to take. I understand what you were saying, Elihu, but the moment they start saying you have to have this before you can even just live your normal life, you might as well go ahead and say that's a police state, whether they lock you up or not, because they're forcing you to do something against your will.
Mm-hmm. So, go ahead, JJ. No, finish up.
No, I'm just saying, you know, I know this is going on in Canada, but still, it's just basic human rights. You can't force people to do this, period.
The thing is, JJ, they're not forcing people to have the vaccine.
I understand that.
They're trying to put limitations to what people that are not vaccinated can do.
Absolutely.
I understand that. Okay, but you know, a viable vaccine, minimal, 10 years research and testing. They did this shit in less than a year.
Yeah, wait. That's because
it's not the traditional vaccine, though.
Exactly. This is different. And here's the thing: it is so advanced. And I know. You listen. I'm not trying to talk anybody into this. I'm just going to point out something. This is done in a completely different manner because they needed it quick. So much so that they believe in that too, and also and I can't remember. It's like an acronym or something. The way they did it, I can't remember what it is, but they are talking about because they believe this is so successful because of how it has been able to block multiple variants of this. They're going to try to do this with the flu vaccine because they believe the flu vaccine might be more potent and better, but with this way of doing things. One, because it doesn't take a whole year to figure it out. Two, because it might last longer than just a year. This is new territory, and this is where people get kind of spooked. It's bioengineered. It's a different form, and when you start talking about new forms of medicine or medical treatments and stuff, listen, there was a time when brain surgery was considered just dead. You were going to die. Don't touch the brain. Don't touch a head or anything. Listen, I think, what was it, 2 years ago, they did a full brain transplant?
Something like that.
I mean, they do eye transplants now. These are things that 100 years ago were witchcraft. There needs to be a certain amount of I mean, we're in new ages, so yes, everybody's learning about this stuff.
And transplants. I remember that guy.
But I don't disagree with the fact of what you said about certain people can't be forced to do this. And I know they'll say, "Oh, you can show your medical reasons, and whatnot." What happens to the first person that believes they have a legitimate medical reason, but but some government says no, that's not legitimate? That's where we're getting it. In the United States, this stuff won't fly. That just won't fly. That's why I say in Canada, I'm surprised Canada's even thinking about it or doing it or whatever they're.
Only certain. So far, it's only been Quebec, but we don't know what the other provinces are going to do. But I just wanted to get on this real quick because we did talk about this, me and Yellow, last night. And JJ said it as well. So the pandemic is overblown. No, it's not. There's no way you can say it's overblown. 404 million people died from this virus, right? Not only that is, you guys got to understand with what they put in place with all the restrictions and everything was enough to save much more people from dying. So we have to remember that they locked shit down to stop this virus from spreading even worse than it already did. There were a lot of mistakes that were done when they had this virus. They didn't lock shit down quick enough. Canada was part of that as well. But at the end of the day, 4 million people died. When they said it was compared to the population, which was a couple billion, and then the deaths of COVID, it was a 0.4%. But at the end of the day, it's still 4.4 million people that have died with it. And just imagine how much more people would have died if they did not put those restrictions in place that they had put in. It was not an overblown pandemic. It was not. It was handled wrong, but it was not overblown.
And I want to address this comment Captain Trek put, I am not a liberal who supports a police state. I agree. If you do not believe, like JJ, if you believe that the shot can harm you in any way, you believe that it's not healthy for you, don't take it. I'm not forcing anybody to take it. I'm not saying anybody has to take it.
Oh, absolutely.
All I said was about Duarte was an example of a police state.
Well,
real
in the
quick,
beginning.
Anzo.
Yeah. Hold on. Chris has to bounce. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, go ahead.
Talk about your channel.
Yeah, hey, Real Review 3000, guys. Please check out everybody that's on the panel today. Great people, of course, as always. Check out Chaos Central. Check out the Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff, guys. Please, if you're watching this over on Anzo's channel, go over to Chaos Central and sub if you are not already sub. Thank you, guys. Anzo, great show. Sorry I had to bounce.
No problem. Please take out.
Later, Chris.
Yeah,
Later, guys.
Later, dude.
Yeah. Go ahead, JJ. Finish what you're saying.
In the beginning, all right, I'm going back to the very beginning. You know, when we started finding out about this virus, you know, when it was going on in Huang or wherever that place was, okay, you know, travel restrictions were being put in place. A few people got out. You know, some showed up in New York, some showed up. It was either Oregon or Washington State, one or the other, one of those Pacific. Even some in California, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these numbers were so small as far as the people, but within 2 months, if not less, the virus had already spread mostly throughout the U.S. And I'm sorry, a handful of people is not going to spread a virus that quickly, especially to states that has nothing to do with none of this. Okay? I have my own conspiracy theories about it. I'm not going to go into that. I'm just saying logistically, it doesn't make sense. That's the reason why I said it was overblown. Now, I'm not doubting the deaths. Hell no. I've been paying attention to it for months. But it's just like any other disease. Yeah, we need medicines to help it. We need medicines to fight it. But the government started using it. Our government started using it as a weapon, and they continue to do so. And that's what sounds like it's about what's happening up there with you guys. You know, now with your company saying you have to be vaccinated if you want to continue to work here, you can't really fight corporations like that because it's always company preference. Just like drug testing, it's company preference. You just got to know where to look. You need to know how to find the information you look for. Don't listen to the crowds. Don't listen to Twitter. Don't listen to us. Go find your own answers. Make sure you're informed on the hazard at hand. Do what you can to protect yourselves and each other. But don't force us. And I'm saying this as a red-blooded American. Don't force us to do anything. It will not work. Period.
Yeah, last year when these numbers started to come out, I was looking at one news source and they were reporting one thing. So I started looking at another news source and they're reporting an entirely different thing. I'm like, okay, who do I actually listen to? I actually listened to the medical reports. I actually did my own research. I don't listen to one source. I looked at multiple sources and drew my own conclusion. Yeah.
That's what you have to do. And to say that this was overblown it's bullshit. This lockdown should have ended over a year ago. Those numbers would have been the same. How do you know that? You don't know that.
I know a lot of people have their theories that it's many things are blown out of proportion. That the numbers, yes, some numbers have been exaggerated in certain states and certain countries because they were taking people off with the wrong reasons of death because they were told to by their superiors to do so, whatever. But the deaths are still the deaths, be it in this pandemic, whatever. The facts are there. And having close friends that work on the front lines in the emergency rooms and worked over 24 hours nonstop, who I saw their faces, personal friends of mine who had their faces bruised because they were wearing all this gear, seeing people die, having to make decisions who gets to live or die because of their age. I'm telling you, this shit was real. And it's not blown. I'm not saying that.
I'm not doubting that. I'm just
saying that these lockdowns, as much as many people think it was an infringement of their freedoms, I'm glad our government had the balls, and I'm glad that the majority of our citizens had the brains to respect it, because it would have been a whole different ballgame. Like now, I can tell you, we have only 54 new cases today. 54.
Now go check and see America. I bet you it's a lot more, right? And that's the thing. Like, our numbers have always been less than you guys. That's because we locked shit down, right? You guys were opening up your beaches and shit, and people were flocking to the beach and shit, and your numbers skyrocketed back up. We didn't do that shit. You understand? We didn't do that shit. We kept it locked down. What was it? 3 months, guys? We were locked down with curfew.
3 months.
Yeah, you guys had curfew. We didn't. We just had lockdowns.
We had curfew. Our curfew at one point was 8:30. Then it got pushed to 9. Then it got pushed to 10, and then they got rid of it.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, as much as I sit here and I'm like, fuck, man, I hated it. I'm like, hey, man, if it helps and it gets me back to doing the things that I do on the weekends, going out partying, going out drinking or whatever, just being able to go out and chill, then I'm all for it. And I'm so sick of these numbers where people are talking about, well, no, it was overblown. No, this shit went worldwide. It wasn't just one spot. It was worldwide.
Every country reported infections and deaths. Every country.
My cousin in Spain, man, I felt for her. She worked at a nursing home, and what she lived through, man, I wish no one has to ever go through that.
My neighbor works at a nursing home. He said one person died every week when things first started.
You know, there was people here in Quebec, employees of certain nursing homes, that walked out.
Yeah, I believe it.
They walked out because they weren't safe about their conditions and left people to die.
I remember him walking out in full bodysuit, like going to work, like, yep.
That's it's insane. It's insane.
Yeah, he had to leave the building to be safe enough to actually be sanitized to go to work, to go to his employer. I'm like, okay, I understand this.
And I know a buddy that worked for Purelator. That's what he do. His wife wouldn't let him in the house. They put the washer and dryer in the garage. He would drive his car into the garage, get naked there, throw his stuff in the wash, leave his shoes there, go directly to the shower, and then he was allowed in the beginning, right? Because a lot of people didn't know it. You know, it could stay on your clothes for X amount of hours. It can stay on surfaces for X amount of hours. in the very beginning, everybody was losing their shit.
And you see, that's the biggest issue and the biggest mistake was that the information that was coming out was so contradictory to each other. It was like people didn't know what to do. So that was one of the huge mistakes. But to sit there and say it was overblown, I think everybody on this panel right now, and mostly everybody that I have streamed with, either knows somebody that caught it or knows somebody that died from it.
I do.
That's crazy.
I have people at work that lost their loved ones, man.
Absolutely. That is crazy.
Well,
Topic. Yeah, go ahead, JJ.
No. As far as the numbers being overblown, I do agree with you on that, Alonzo, but I don't, because I know this has happened everywhere in the States. You know, the reason why I say overblown, the deaths, I know you can't deny them, but, you know, there for a while, they were reporting deaths from people that had nothing to do with COVID.
100%.
People die every day, every second. But you know, there's like, oh yeah, this is caused of COVID. COVID caused it. COVID caused it. They were going to die anyway. That's the only reason why I say it was overblown, because the numbers are not accurate. That's all.
They did readjust those numbers, JJ.
The numbers weren't accurate, and the misinformation in the beginning put a lot of doubt in people's minds.
Absolutely.
100%.
But at the end of the day, if it wasn't for what they did with the lockdowns and everything, those numbers would have tripled.
Yeah, no doubt.
So,
I have no doubt. I sit in my home right now. You know, I don't go anywhere. Maybe every once in a while I'll go get a cup of coffee, but I don't go nowhere. I don't get out in public because I'm not going to chance myself like that.
right. And you really don't want to chance it. You know what I mean? Most people don't. And if my parents were still alive, I would probably get the shot. You know what I mean? I would do it, because I know if I had to go and see them, I would not want to have the opportunity to give them this fucking virus and they be the cause of something happen to them because I was stupid and didn't take the shot.
Exactly.
What happened to LDG?
I have no idea.
I'm here.
Okay.
I've been here, guys. I just don't want to comment on that last topic.
Cool. Topic number 3 is superhero movies are mostly boring right now. James Gunn, best known for his blockbuster hits Guardians of the Galaxy and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, involving intergalactic criminals stopping the plans of a warrior to purge the universe, has heads turning with his recent interview declaring boredom when it comes to superhero genre. They're mostly boring to me right now, James Gunn 54 said about the superhero movies via Games Radar. I loved them at the beginning, and there are still people trying to do different things with them. So it's not a 100% rule, but a lot of them are boring. So I think it's about bringing in other elements from different genres. Do you think he is right?
Right now, yeah. It's getting played out. We've had superhero movies for over a decade now. Come on, there's something else out there. There's more that they can do, but
they're making money.
Yeah, no doubt, they're making money, but it's all getting played out. You know, it's like getting a brand new Star Trek or Star Wars movie every single year for the past 12, 13 years. It's just, you get tired of it after a while.
Well, that's why they put the brakes on Star Wars as well, right? Movie-wise.
Yeah.
They want to make sure that they're going to come out with something big, and when the next Star Wars movie hits, it's going to make a lot of money.
See, George Lucas knew what he was doing. That's why he placed them so far apart. It's like when, like JJ said, if you keep giving us something every year, it gets a little convoluted. And then, but if they keep making good stuff, if they make good stuff, I think it'll still keep their attention. But some stuff, like this panel, is so conflicted. Some of us think that Black Widow was good. Some think it was some think it was all right. I mean, they're gonna have stuff that will consistently. I don't think this is consistent.
Black Widow was great.
I don't think the opinion about Black Widow. Again, what he said?
It was great, not good. Great.
Oh shit!
I tried to catch him before he said that.
No, I haven't seen it yet, so I can't comment.
Yeah, I just think that some people they're gonna have a more consistent opinion. Like out of here, if I had to say 40% of us didn't like it, and then on like Endgame, only 1% of us on this panel didn't like when Endgame. Everybody else did. So That's more consistent.
I agree.
Yeah,
What I'm gonna say is I actually disagree with him, right? Because he's talking about doing other stuff, but if you watch Marvel, they've done other stuff. They've had spy movies, they've had heist movies, they had all different type of genres. They're just in a superhero movie form. So I totally disagree with him. I mean, are some of them not good movies? Yes, but is it boring? Nah, not to me.
I think I know what Gunn is talking about. You have a movie, you see action, you see the good guy defeat the bad guy. Okay, same plot, different actors, same plot, different actors. Can we have a movie where the bad guy actually wins? Come on.
Yeah, we do. It's called Infinity War.
Yeah, besides that one. Okay, I wasn't bringing up Marvel. Can we actually have a movie that the bad guy actually wins? Because every single movie you go to, you see a conflict. The good guy, okay. Yeah, the good guy wins, the bad guy dies, or the bad guy goes to jail. Well, the bad guy's
but you can't just keep that to superhero movies. That's all movies. That's all movies are, like action movies. The good guy always wins.
Have you seen Brightburn? Good guy.
Yes, I have.
Brightburn, yeah. The good guy does not win.
That was freaking crazy in that movie.
I love that movie. That kid was awesome.
It's in the title.
Scary.
The Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back, right? So you have your movies where the bad guys win, but majority of the movies, action movies, horror movies, whatever, it's usually the fucking good guy wins. That's how storytelling is.
Look at Revenge of the Sith. The bad guy wins.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, so you have a few, you know what I mean? But that's why I say because I just don't see it being boring because, like I said, look at fucking Black Widow is a perfect example. Guys says all the time, it's not a normal Marvel movie. It's a fucking it's a James Bond movie, basically.
Spy super.
Yeah, basically,
maybe boring was the wrong word. Maybe you said predictable. Are they coming predictable? Yes. Boring, I agree with also, maybe not so much. But a lot of these shows, a lot of us, we go in there and we'll sit 20, 30 minutes and pretty much get, okay, this is going to happen, this. So they are becoming a little predictable. There aren't that many movies that people on this panel go to see and be like, I was shocked. I can't remember a Marvel movie where I was like totally shocked when I saw it. Other than Thor catching that hammer. Now, that shit, I was fucking shocked. Bro.
You mean Captain America?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Captain America catching the hammer.
That's okay. I understand what you're talking about. We all do.
Yeah, but I agree with you. At the end of the day, though, right? Are they getting predictable? Absolutely. You know, but I think that's where you have to be creative and give us something where it's like, holy shit, I didn't see that coming, you know?
M. Night Shyamalan.
No, don't bring his name up, please, because he tried that and it didn't work in most of his movies. But
it actually did work. Sixth Sense and Glass. Yeah, it actually did work.
Now, Glass, I will give him because I didn't see that at the end. I didn't see that.
That was like, what the fuck?
When all three of them got killed, I was like, damn.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I thought one was going to survive. Sorry, spoilers, people. They came out a year and a half ago. You should have seen it already.
Yeah,
longer than that.
Okay.
And I'm inclined to say, you know what, there are the different moves, but I don't think they're boring. I think, and I'm hoping Loki does something tonight that has me say, finally something different. You know what I mean? But other than that,
sure, that's tonight. That's true.
Yeah, that is tonight.
Elihu-Who, man, you made a good point. I hope M. Shyamalan does the next. Let him do the next doggone MCU movie.
Oh, hell to the fucking no. No.
Forget the Kiki. No more Kiki. Bring in Shyamalan.
Do you guys realize you were talking about the same guy that made fucking The Last Airbender and After Earth and fucking
that was,
oh my god.
Yeah, but he didn't have none of those movies.
The Village.
None of those movies had Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige will keep people in range.
Hey,
okay, so
had a little twist to it, okay?
So let's say this, right? Because After Earth, the Will Smith movie, he only directed it. He didn't have anything to do with it. He was just directing that movie, and they literally kept his name out of that movie until it came out because they did not want anybody to know that he directed that movie. No, keep him far away from Marvel. Keep him far away.
It might get some actually ticket draws and advance purchases if they know that Shyamalan is part of the MCU now.
I would rather have Ryan Johnson.
Did he do the Sixth
Huh?
Sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but that's not MCU.
That movie was fire.
The Sixth Sense?
Absolutely.
With, Bruce Willis, yeah.
Absolutely. Sixth Sense was fire. I wasn't a big fan of Unbreakable. Split was great. Glass was okay.
Yeah. Oh,
but,
Glass was
but
terrifying.
that is it, Danny. That is it when it comes to his catalog of movies. Those are the only ones that are good. And
I do not like
What he
at his
did,
list-
what's the one?
Which
Did he
one?
do that Stephen King movie?
The Village.
No, the thing about it was taking over people's bodies, and it was a worm that he wanted to put in the water. I thought he did that.
I don't think so.
Let me look it up. What like
Also-
Dreamcatcher? Did he direct Dreamcatcher?
No, Dreamcatcher
No,
wasn't.
no.
Also, The Happening was great. The Happening was horrible. What are you
Nothing
talking about?
happened in The Happening.
The Happening was horrible. Signs was okay,
No,
but Signs
Stupid
it was
Danny.
okay. It was okay, but it get because of the acting in that movie. But
I
it
don't
gets
remember that
ruined. It gets ruined with the fucking water that kills.
What the
aliens.
hell? Water, come
it's
on.
ridiculous. It's
Every
ridiculous.
single life form needs water.
JJ, what do you have to say?
No, I've said all I was going to say about it. We need more. Our entertainment, we need more. It's been going down progressively for the last, 5 years or so. We need more. We need something different. We need something new, not something reimagined or here's a different take on it, because that's where we start complaining. You know, we talk about what I just said. We want something different. We want something new, but then we see something.
Ew.
I'm just for the example. For the example, I'm going to use Man of Steel. It's a different interpretation of Superman, but people didn't like it. Why? Because it wasn't the Superman they knew. People complained about it anyway, even though it was different. We need something which is hard to do, something we have not seen before. A storyline or an instance that has not yet been covered. And I know that's hard to do. But we got all these brilliant minds, over in Hollywood, all these writers, all these actors, they can come up with something, and we just haven't got it yet. Something that's going to really blow our socks off.
You know, MC,
Like,
sorry, I'll type it in private chat for you.
No, like just reliving the incidents. What happened with the very first Star Wars movie in '77? No one knew what the fuck they were about to walk into. How many people loved that movie? How much money did that one movie make? You know, we need something new and different, and that's all. That's the only thing I can say about it. You know, boring? No, we just need something new. You
Well,
know?
I agree. We need a balance. That's for sure, right? Because
100%.
you have Tomorrow War, which was good. You know what I mean? We need more movies like that. We got the Fast 9. We got Quiet Place 2. But it seems like because Marvel and DC, well, more or less Marvel, is pushing out like 3 movies a year, it feels like it's being saturated. But if you go look about how many movies come out in a year, like the 3 movies that Marvel done is very minimal. It's just that they're the biggest movies, right? But you have all kinds of movies that come out every year. People just don't go and see them.
Yeah, but 85 movies get released per year.
Right. And then you're going to say like 3 movies out of those 85 movies is Marvel movies, right? So when they come out and they're so big,
Did you like
Did I like what?
Devil
was okay.
You
Devil
need Jesus.
Wasn't great, but it was okay.
You need Jesus.
It was okay. But I mean, it was nothing. He has done nothing that I think deserves for him to get an MCU movie, because people don't like his directing style. People don't like the twist that he does in his movies. He does some good ones, but majority of his movies are fucking trash. So I don't think he should even touch them.
I've never seen Devil, by the way.
It's okay.
It goes back to what I say a lot of times, right? There's a lack of creativity. There's a lack of people, coming up with original freaking shit. There is. It's all reboots. They're rebooting everything. They're trying to, pitch into old stuff to try and make it new. And I get it. Now they're talking about doing another Lethal Weapon, right?
But you see, that's
Glover
the thing. That's the thing again. Yes, they are rebooting, but like we said, Eli pointed out, 85 movies. I think people are taking it to the little bit of the extreme, right? Yes, these big franchises that people have loved over the years, they are rebooting these movies, but there are so much other movies out there. Hitman's Bodyguard's Wife is out there. There's so many different movies that come out there, but they get overshadowed by the fact that Marvel is killing it, and that's the thing. That's the thing for me, But yeah, I don't go watch everything.
It takes away the ability. It takes away the ability for other movies to make money.
That you can say.
For instance, there's a movie called Domino, Battle of the Bones that came out. Movie called June Again. Movie called Leaving Tracks. These are the movies that just got released. Have you guys heard about these before? No. Through her eyes.
But to be fair, those sound like B movies, so we probably wouldn't have heard about them anyways. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like in general, there are movies like I said, Hitman Bodyguard, Fast and Furious 9, those type of movies. They still come out. It's just, I know.
We don't have access to these indie movies everybody keep talking about. And sometimes the indie movies are good, but sometimes they're not hitting on nothing. So I don't want to waste my time on something that I don't want to carve out space for something that might be good on something I'm pretty sure is going to be good and it's going to be my cup of tea.
Yeah, I completely understand that. LDG, what do you have to say? Yes and nothing.
Movies being boring? Depends on the movie. I mean, creativity, there's plenty of creativity out there. The problem is it's not getting approved. The people making the movies don't want creativity. They want reboots. There's plenty of creativity out there. I mean, if you want creativity, just go to OnlyFans. There's plenty of creativity entertainment out there. Trust me. But as far as the movies are concerned, they want what they want. The producers want what they want, and then that's what gets sold. If you want creativity out there, then you need to come up with an idea that the big boys are willing to flip the purse on. As far as Marvel's movies are concerned, or anything Marvel's been doing has been pretty damn boring. So in that aspect, they're definitely killing it because they're killing my love for Marvel. I mean, it took Black Widow just to make me smile. And then that will be further. That's going to be further confirmed with tonight, last episode of Loki, when we find out. The big bad was just it definitely whatever. We're gonna find out tonight. We're gonna see what happens. But there are some good movies out there, but a lot of them have been boring. A lot of them have been just horrible reboots. Mortal Kombat, to say the least. Look at Mortal Kombat. It was so bad. It made Mortal Kombat Annihilation look good, and I didn't think that was possible. I'm hoping that something turns around. We'll see what happens, and go from there. Right now, my next movie that I'm hoping it's going to be a grand slam and definitely not boring. I know a lot of people said the third one was Matrix. So we'll see what happens with Matrix 4. As far as what is it? What's the next one coming out? Multiverse of Madness. Thanks to WandaVision, I've pretty much lost all faith in that movie. So we'll see what happens with that. Well, that's not coming till next year, though, right? That's next year. This year we got Spider-Man left. We got
Eternals.
What are the three? Spider-Man,
Eternals,
Spider-Man, Eternals, and
Shang-Chi. And Shang-Chi. Now, Shang-Chi, I don't know.
We got a slide Venom in there now. Venom 2 is coming out also.
Sure.
Oh, Venom 2
December,
is
that's right.
definitely looking interesting. And I got to give it two because, matter of fact, Venom, even though they went completely left turn with Venom, it wasn't boring. I think everybody can agree with that. It wasn't boring. They broke character. They went completely left field, but it was interesting. So that's another movie I'm looking forward to. We'll see.
LDG's fucking hate for MCU is getting Nerdman level right now, and I am just really getting like I am so on. I am
man, I want good entertainment,
it's crazy.
That's all I want. I want good entertainment, man. That's all I want.
It is crazy.
The shit that they're passing by, the shit that they're giving us to expect us to like the stuff is unfreaking real. Low levels, okay? Like I said,
But
I did more creative work in my first year of college than they are pulling out on multi-million-dollar budgets.
Tell them, Danny. What were you gonna say?
LDG, let me say it. I'm gonna say it as respectful as I can, man. I love you, man. When it comes to computers, you are a freaking genius. I will admit that 1,000%. You the baddest man I know on the planet when it comes to computers. Yes, you went to that class, and yes, you did whatever you say you did, but you ain't made nothing yet. Kevin Feige has made something. So until LDG gets his movie up there, and I can see LDG stuff, I ain't trying to hear what you got to say on that, brother. You hate facts. And when it comes to computers, you are the man. You are the LDG god. I will say that. You can clip it, say it. I'm all on it. When it comes to these movies and hate that you have for Kevin Feige, bro, you waste me, bro, because you ain't done nothing yet to prove it. Now, once you do it and do whatever you're gonna say, and you come up here and you make Endgame 2.0 fantastic, I will come on here and say, "Damn, LDG was right. I was wrong. I bow to his greatness." But until then, man, you waste your damn breath on this shit you talking about.
Hashtag pickle cut. Hashtag pickle cut.
Yep. Yo, what's up, John? What's going on, man? Good to see you. What's up, brother? Long time. And I'll say this, Danny. If you watched the stream last night, LDG was going on his rant and his blah, 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 this and that. And I don't know if he was starstruck or some bullshit, but he actually conceded to fucking Yellow.
What?
I don't know, man. Yes, you did. Yes.
I didn't concede jack squat to who. What the hell are you talking?
Yes, you
no,
did.
no.
That was
no. I don't know if you're trying to put up hype for people to watch that video again, but I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yes, you did.
I didn't concede jack shit.
There were times where you were saying your point, and
I gotta go watch that.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you didn't see that. You have to watch it. You have to watch it.
You have to watch it because last time I checked, he said he agreed with me, not the other way around.
Hold on.
I think you're smoking so much shit. It's reversing your reality.
He said he agreed with some of the things you were saying, but he was like, LDG was like talking his shit about certain things, and he was like, no. And as LDG was like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, you might be right. And I have heard LDG argue this fucking argument since I met him, and that was the first time that I've actually heard him say, "Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, you know, you might be right." So I was like, "Okay, interesting."
You must have been hallucinating. Okay, don't mix your shit again. Go ahead and watch that video.
Do not make me go and try and find the clip.
There's somebody a little thirsty? Was somebody a little thirsty last night?
They sounded thirsty.
Damn.
My camera's freezing up on me.
It's okay, Eli. We're used to it. But we will. Anybody else has any last words?
Nah, bro. Good
Yes,
show.
I love everybody that's in the chat that's giving us support. You know what? We're not. I just have to say, I don't want to feel that we're trying to force you guys to get vaccinated or anything like that. It's freedom for everybody. We're just strictly just speaking our thoughts on the subject. It's freedom of choice and stuff like that. I don't want anybody to feel like we're trying to invoke that.
Did you get that? Did you get that vibe from somebody?
No, it's just like, a lot of people, that they have their point of views, which I totally respect. I just don't want to, just wanted to make it clear. That's all.
Yeah, we're not endorsing or condoning anybody. It's your choice, your body.
Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah, because there are times we talk about some subjects and it's all just our open opinion on whatever it is. And we don't ever want anybody to think that we're trying to force them to think that way.
No, it's also sometimes when people are chatting, right? The way we chat is different than when we speak.
We have somebody in the community, a fellow YouTuber, who took the vaccine and magically has a life-threatening issue that he didn't have before he took the vaccine.
Right.
Now, there's no proof. I can't say it's proof, but it is fucking coincidental that you have this particular thing wrong with you when you just got checked and the doctor said A-OK, and then 2 weeks after taking the vaccine, you're getting, because he has a particular issue where he gets checked a lot. So this is not just like a random checking. He has a physical issue that he gets checked a lot, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he has a serious issue.
Right.
And not only that, when you look it up, if you look up one of the side effects of the vaccine, it's this issue, this exact issue. So that is not coincidental. That can't be. I believe in coincidence. I don't trust coincidence.
It's not LGG, because there's other people out there that are suffering from the same thing because of this vaccine.
Yes, and being the 1%, and I am the 1%, and this is why I didn't want to really talk about it, because this is only killing 1%. Okay, so if you're like me and you're in the 1%, and you're looking at this whole forcing you to, you can't go here, can't do this, or can't do that. Absolutely. It's some serious shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't let that virus get in this house, or my whole family's dead, and possibly I'm dead too. I am the 1%.
Absolutely.
So I take this very seriously, and the second that I can't continue and get groceries. Now, listen, I'm not going to sit here and cry the sky is falling when there are options. You have people who will deliver food for you. Delivery services have skyrocketed ever since the There are ways of shopping places that won't let you in. Now, I'm not going to, because you were saying things like, should a company not let you in if they check for value? Yeah, you have the right to deny service, but you do not have the right to ask for medical information. You know what I mean? So if you're going to deny service on me, you're going to deny service on me on what you get from the surface. You're not going to require me to show a barcode or an ID or whatever the fuck.
You're an example?
Anything. Yeah, tell me about it.
They can say dress
that's
code.
my take on it.
Store dress code. Dress code.
Just take it easy. Be safe, guys. If you can, wear your mask, guys. And if you can't get a better mask, get them. Get educated. And just stay safe.
All right, because it's all about protecting you and people around you, right? Yeah, and John, stop being a fucking... One more thing. Yeah, go ahead.
If you are in a gas station or you are in a place where you see some guy, maybe with a beard and partially bald, with a mask on, looking like, please stay the hell away from me, walk around him. If you see someone in a mask, don't just think you can just walk right by him. Be respectful. Keep the social distancing happening, because there's some of us who can't get that shit. And like I said, I'm on this planet to change the world before I reset, and I haven't done that yet. So let's not force the issue. Thank you very much.
Yes. And as I was saying, John, we got to get you up on there, up on the stream soon. It's been a long time, man. You should come hang out with us sometime. I do disagree with what you're saying. Masks don't work, but the masks are not to protect people around, not to protect you. It's to protect people around you, right? So if you put on the mask and you sneeze, it stops other people from catching it, right? So that's what mainly the mask is for. So they work to a degree. Yeah, but with that,
99 point. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, finish up.
That I cannot stand people who say it's 99. First of all, it's 99%, not 99.9. And second, you're talking about 8 billion people. Don't give me percentages when you're talking about 8 billion people. Do your fucking math. That is a lot of millions of fucking people.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely. That's why I said when you're saying it's not, the pandemic is overblown, I just don't follow that shit. But yeah, man, we definitely have to have you on one day, John. Maybe next Monday, if you're free, I will talk to you on Twitter. You know what I mean? It's been a while since you streamed with us. Other than that, though, we are going to close it up. I'm going to let the convicts go around the panel so they could talk about their channels. First up is going to be Danny. Tell the people about your channel, sir.
I'm Danny, AKA Comic Chat, Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You will find me on my channel, also streaming simultaneously on Chaos Central, Chaotic Conversation, Usually it's 6 questions or 6 topics. You jump in there, man, discuss them, man. Last night was a very good thing. Stick to that format. I've always enjoyed Alonzo's show. Questions are always fire. Tomorrow, be on Chris' show. You all 3 got a little different formats, man, but I enjoy all 3 of the shows. Rule 3, Touch the Basco. And of course, last episode of the Loki. I'm not sure if Chris gonna help. Gonna have it this
He said
week.
Thursday.
Sure.
Yeah, Thursday night at 8.
Okay.
Thursday night at 8.
Okay,
Thursday.
He's changing the roundtable.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
he's going to be out of
Thursday.
town this weekend.
Thursday.
Yes,
Oh,
Thursday.
cool.
Yeah, Thursday at 8. Catch it on his channel on the Chaos Central. The last episode of Roundtable. Then JJ's on Sunday, and then that's the Bad Batch. So, good show, man. Thanks for having me.
Not a problem. Basco, Geishka, talk to the people.
All right, every place that Danny just said. Plus, you can find me 10 p.m. on the OOC on tomorrow, actually. And we're also going to be bringing back Game Changers soon, so stay tuned to that. You can also find me on the Basco Scenario YouTube channel for some quick, cool reviews. I did a cool one yesterday ranking the 24 MCU movies with my daughter, which was a lot of fun.
Hold on. Yeah, doing that video with his daughter and everything was fine. And if you want to watch it for that, but if you want to watch it for a good ranking of Marvel movies, it is not that. It is not that.
Yeah. So that's
I will. His number 1 was what saved him. That's what I'm saying.
It was Infinity War, right?
His
Still?
daughter.
It wasn't Captain Marvel.
His daughter number 1. Oh my God.
Winter Soldier.
Yeah. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad for
Winter Soldier.
Yeah, Winter Soldier's not bad for
No, I thought it was Age of Ultron.
No, hold on. I can tell you right now.
Oh, if it was Age of Ultron, then yeah, that's suspect.
No,
Whatever.
It was 1 or 2.
No, it was
Age
the
of
Winter
Ultron.
Soldier. It was the Winter Soldier.
Oh.
Yeah, I have it right
She
here.
had Age of Ultron up there too.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
she had Winter Soldier. Her
Stand
Age of
corrected.
Ultron was her second, number 2.
Oh, okay. Well, that's suspect. That's suspect. But you know, but they're kids, right? They got a lot to learn, Danny. You know what I mean? My son had a lot to learn too at that age. So I'll give her a pass.
His other daughter was on point. Veronica was on point.
His other daughter's older though, right? Your other daughter was the older one, right?
Yeah. 19 and 16.
Yeah,
man. So I have gaming clips, I have reviews, random discussions as well. So yeah, man, it's really laid back and chill. So make sure you subscribe to everybody, man. We do this for your entertainment and for our fun as well. So yeah.
JJ, talk to the people.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy JJ. You can find me a little bit everywhere and a lot of nowhere. You'll find me tomorrow night, my channel, at 10 p.m. Eastern, where me and Sasha McSplitter are doing a quick movie review. Tomorrow night, we're doing Point of No Return with Bridget Fonda. Come by and check it out if you wish. Thursday night, 8 o'clock on Cal Central. We're doing the final, as Danny said, the final episode for Loki. Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, you'll find me here on Chaos Central for my show, The Bad Batch Roundtable. And later on that night, most likely on Han Sar's channel. Not quite sure what we're doing yet, but we're working that out because he's taking a short break for Name That Tune. Monday night, my channel, I do a weekly live stream called Randomness at its Finest. Random panel, random topic situation. Come by, like, share, subscribe, all the fun stuff that goes with that. Tuesday night, most likely you'll find me here on Chaos Central and Big Afford Entertainment for the Chaos List. And everybody here, we appreciate everybody that's showing up. We appreciate your opinions, and like I said earlier, and Guy Scar mentioned earlier, this is just our opinions. There's no fact behind it. You want answers, go find them for yourself. That's all we're encouraging you to do is go find your own answers. But these are our opinions. And thank you for having me on, Alonzo. Sorry I wasn't here earlier, but health issues.
No, man. Thanks for coming. I was like, yeah, JJ didn't come because I didn't come on his stream. So
Nah.
I was like, yeah, JJ's
Nah,
like, fuck that. He didn't want to come on my shit. I ain't coming on his. I'm not feeling well. And I was like, shit.
Danny and LDG both can understand what I'm about to say. When I tested my blood sugar earlier on this afternoon before I took my medicine, my blood sugar meter, it went over its reading limit, which is over 600.
Oh shit!
What?
Why are you not in the hospital, man? You should do that.
I don't go. I don't go to the hospital for it. I take insulin and I wait.
Did you have juice or something?
Yeah.
No. I don't know what the hell I ate or what the hell I did. It's just also I've got a lot of stuff on me at the moment. Friday I had a car accident, wrecked my car. And I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to fix my car with no money. So I just got a lot of stuff weighing on me, and that can also affect your blood sugar. Stress. You don't have to eat nothing. You get stressed out, boom, it's going to go up. LDG, you should know that. It happens to you a lot. But yeah, I'm okay. It's coming down. I'm keeping a watch on it about every hour and a half. It's now in 400s, so it is coming down. So I'm all right.
You feel better, man.
Water.
Oh yeah, man.
Water.
If your little device maxes out again, go to the hospital. Okay.
Nah, because I the last time I went to the hospital because of that, they did exactly what I'm doing right now. They gave me insulin and they waited. I can do that here.
Okay.
It ain't no biggie. I've been doing this for 37 years.
And walk too.
Oh,
you still use the sticky things?
Yeah, I can't use those new things that they're coming out with because my body develops a rash with the adhesive. Trust me, it's a great idea. I love it, but the adhesive will fuck me up.
Probably have suppositories for that too.
Wow.
Suppositories. I can't believe you said that with a straight face.
Oh my gosh.
You're just so and they got suppositories for that.
Are you sure his face is
Happy
straight?
days.
No.
LDG, talk to the people, sir.
What's going on, guys? You can find me at LDG of Geeks Enjoy. That's LDG of Geeks Enjoy. Geeks Enjoy. That's right, guys. If you want to hang out, I do a show called The Waiting Room that has come back. It's a stream between the stream. It's basically just me hanging out, and I let you know. It's like a YouTube guide. Let you know who's streaming, who did stream, who's going to stream, and we do an open panel topic, and I get some work done. Working on a new website called nerdrotica.com, guys. If you actually want true freedom of speech, I suggest you subscribe to my channel, check me out, and hit up nerdrotica.com. Make sure you also check out my community watch parties. That's nerdrotica.com/TV and nerdrotica.com/theater. That's 24/7 watch parties, hanging out, and you got a chat room to chit chat with other people, meet new people, and have some fun. So thanks for having me, guys. I always know I'm forgetting something, but I just got too many things. Awesome show tonight, Nonzo. And Monday, advertised Monday. I'm going to be doing a birthday bash, guys. That's right. I made it to 41 this time. Awesome. I don't know how long I lasted in my last life, but I made it to 41 so far. So we're going to have a nice birthday bash. See if we can fill up a 20 panel or whatever. That's this Monday night, the 19th. Check me out on LDG of Geeks Enjoy.
You ought to do a big pre-party for your Nerdgasm Saturday night.
Possibility. Oh, a Nerdgasm Saturday at midnight. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for... Oh, my God. I knew I was forgetting something big.
Too much shit,
and last but not least, Mr. Elihu-Who. Talk to the people, sir.
Who? Oh, me. Okay. I am Elihu-Who, and I am shorting on YouTube because I can be found everywhere and nowhere at the same time. And I asked that question in BM Studios, and nobody's asked me that. Answer that question after episode 1, okay? I've been asking that question. Sorry. This Wednesday, tomorrow.
Question.
Huh?
I don't understand the question. What is it talking about? Blue?
If Loki is blue, why is his?
Why isn't Loki blue if his magic
doesn't work in the TSA? If magic does not work in the TSA, how come Loki's not blue?
You know what? I didn't even think about that.
I've been asking that question since episode 1, and nobody's answered me.
Oh, because he's an ice giant?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're saying that Loki's appearance is actually magical? Like he doesn't actually look like that?
Yes.
Oh,
it's a plot hole.
Oh,
shit. LDG's on.
Go back and watch. Go back and watch the first one. Okay.
LDG is jizzing
Mind
in his pants
exploded.
Right
Yes, I am a little
When
bit.
Ravana said magic doesn't work in the TSA, I immediately thought, okay, why isn't he blue? Nobody answered my question.
Wow.
Go
That
back and
puts
watch
it on
the
some
first
WandaVision level shit right there. Holy crap.
Fuck, John. You just awoke a
I like
sleeping
this
giant,
guy.
man.
You
Yeah,
opened
he
the
did.
Pandora's box right now.
Yeah.
LDG, I said this twice to you before.
I didn't understand it. I just passed
Of
it off. Like,
course.
what are you talking about? Blue and
Because it was
yeah.
Eli that said it.
Some of us
yeah.
could
Well,
You got to remember.
yeah. I'm sorry,
one
man.
LDG.
I'm sorry. You got
Eli,
you got me now, though.
You got to remember from one stoned idiot to another. When it comes to LDG, you got to really, really break down simple shit.
Yeah, sometimes you got to smack me over the head hard, man. Okay.
Back that shit up.
Anyways, Eli, finish up.
Okay. This Wednesday, tomorrow, 12 noon Pacific time, you can find my show called What's Up with the Universe, where I talk astronomy, astrophysics, science. That thing like magic but real. And since I now have a way to record my shows, if I do not have it live, it will be uploaded within an hour and a half or 2 hours, or whenever I get a strong connection again. But I have a way to record shows now, and I have 3 shows on backlogged already. So just in case I already have one ready to upload, just in case. But I can also be found on Some Nick Soup, Morning Blend, Morning Brew. I can be found randomly on JJ's channel when he does his randomness at his finest. Sometimes I can be found backstage in LDG channel. Sometimes I can be found on Chris Knight's Weekly Rack Up. Like I said, I can be found trolling in the chats on AT's channel, like with Matthew's channel. I'm everywhere, nowhere at the same time. You never know where I'm going to be.
Cool. With that being said, we are closing it down. I see I froze here, but great show, guys. Thanks for coming on. Peace.
I am inevitable.
Alright, the Chaos List. Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Alright, Hanzo, here we go. Take N and Z, then throw in a O. Hanzo's the name, and this is the show. It don't matter what the haters say, cause everybody knows at the end of the day, the Chaos List comes on Tuesday nights. Describe it in word, dynamite. He brings fire to all the masses. He rocks a hoodie, a snapback, and a pair of glasses. Chaos List the second show of the week. Questions so fire that they make you speak about issues that are universal. We talk about shit that's controversial. Sit back, chill, enjoy the show. His crew is ready. And here's Hanzo. Peace. Woo! Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Chaos List. Do not miss this. I'm gonna say that one more time. Do not miss this. Peace.
Is there any stuff?